Hey up guys, so before we jump into this review of The Life Ahead, I just wanted to take a quick second to apologize because when I recorded the video earlier in the week, I kept saying A Life Ahead instead of The Life Ahead. Like one of the first rules of, film vlogger journalism is to get the name right of the movie that you're talking about, and the fact that I kept saying A Life Ahead over The Life Ahead over and over again in the review bothered me, and I don't have the time to re-record it, so I just thought I'd do a quick disclaimer here to say sorry for getting it wrong, and I hope you enjoy my review. Enjoy! Welcome back again, guys. So, continuing my post-Christmas movie review catch-up sesh, today's movie that I'm reviewing on the channel is the new Netflix Italian drama from Edoardo Ponti, A Life Ahead. The reason I'm reviewing this movie like 2 months after it's been released on Netflix is because we are officially on our way to Oscars season, and if you guys are familiar with my channel, you know I make a lot of Oscars content, I like to make prediction videos, and there has been a lot of buzz surrounding A Life Ahead, particularly for Sophia Loren's performance in this film. And a little fun fact, Sophia Loren is in fact the mother of the director of this film. Edoardo Ponti is the son of Sophia Loren. Isn't that nice when families make movies together? I think that's adorable. Anyway, I just watched A Life Ahead a few nights ago because I wanted to see if Sophia Loren's performance lived up to the hype, and I will say the hype was justified. She is magnificent in this film. Will she get an Oscar nomination for it? I would like to see her nominated for it. I think she's totally deserving of a nomination, but I have a feeling this movie came out a bit too early and has lost a bit of momentum. Best Actress this year is such a stacked year, so I don't think she will, but if she does get in, it will be a nice surprise. In A Life Ahead, Sophia Loren plays Holocaust survivor and former prostitute Madame Rosa after she is robbed at a market by a young orphaned boy called Momo, played with firecracker ferocity by Ibrahima Gueye. Apologies if I mispronounced his name. She reluctantly takes Momo in, as she does with other children who are the kids of sex workers, and looks after them. At first, there is obvious friction between the two of them, but with a little bit of time, a meaningful bond is forged. A bond which is put to the test when Madame Rosa's health begins to deteriorate. It's a simple, compelling character study. The beats are very familiar, even bordering on cliche, particularly towards the end, but I still did enjoy this film because of the caliber of the performances. Sophia Loren as Madame Rosa is sensational. I loved watching her. She's just got this magnetism to her. Even in the scenes where she's not saying anything, you're just completely held within her grasp. Sophia Loren is already a legend. She has previously won an Academy Award. Actually, fun fact, she is the first person to win a Best Actress Award for a role that wasn't in English. Just learned that today. But if we're going to talk about Oscar nominations and Sophia Loren being worthy for a Best Actress nom, then we have to talk about Ibrahima Gueye, who plays Momo. That little boy should also be in the conversation for Best Actor. His performance is just electrifying to watch. I really liked Angus Hudson's gentle camera work and natural cinematography. The music by Abril gives the film a little flavour of melancholy. And if we're talking Oscar nomination predictions, I think this film's best chance of a nomination and a potential win is for Best Original Song, because we've got Diane Warren, who recorded a version of Lo Si, which means seen in Italian. Fun fact, Diane Warren has been nominated a staggering 11 times for an Academy Award and still hasn't won. She's essentially the equivalent of Glenn Close for songwriters. Always the bridesmaid, but never the bride. But this could be her year because she does have a good narrative. Like 11 nominations, no wins. It's very Roger Deakins, but also there isn't really many standout songs this year for Best Song, so she does have a decent chance, I'd say. The only true threat is Leslie Odom Jr. for the song, I can't remember the name of it for the life of me, but the one that he made for One Night in Miami. But yeah, she certainly has an overdue for recognition narrative working in her favour. As far as negatives go, the big one is that it's a very predictable story, and there's also some questionable creative choices like the CGI lioness. Yep, not kidding. There's a CGI lion in this movie and it just feels a little bit out of place, but hey, choices. All right, let's ask them questions. Firstly, would I watch this again? As much as I enjoyed the performances, particularly Sophia Loren's prowess, I don't think this is a film that I'd ever feel the need to revisit again, but if I had to, I could. Question 2, do I recommend it for you guys? I mildly recommend it. If you're someone that wants to watch some terrific performances, then sure. But the film itself, you probably have seen an iteration of the story before. And question number 3, what score to give it out of 10? Despite it being very easy to call, there is some really moving performances in this film, and it's really well shot as well. So I'm going to give A Life Ahead a score of 5 out of 10. As always, guys, it's just one bloke's opinion. I would love to hear from you. Have you guys seen A Life Ahead? What do you think of it? Do you think Sophia Loren has a chance at an Oscar nomination? Whatever you have to say, let me know in that comment section down below. If you guys have enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button. If you want more movie, TV, and Oscars-related content, don't forget to click subscribe. And if you want to, follow me on any social media, Twitter, Instagram, or Letterboxd, all in that video description down below. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. For more things related to movies, TV, and popcorn culture, I'm Lee Carefield, and I'll see you next time.